Welcome to BYK Expert Lecture Series 2020-21. I am Jayasri Shekhar Joshi from BYK College of Commerce, Nasik. Now, in this lecture, we are going to do quick revision of chapter number 6, that is correspondence with members. In your board paper, this question is for 10 marks and with option for 15 marks. This is a compulsory question in which 3 letters will be given, that is on members, debenture holders and depositors. From the above 3, you will have to attempt 2 questions for 5 marks each. So, you should study these questions properly. Now, firstly, we are going to see correspondence with members. Shareholders are the owners who contribute capital for the company. As a chief executive officer of the company, the secretary comes into contact with all the members through correspondence. Secretary acts as a link between the directors and the members. Precaution to be taken by the secretary while corresponding with members. First, correct information. The secretary should always provide correct and up-to-date information to the members. Then, lucid language. The secretary must use simple words, simple sentences while writing letters to the members. Technical words, long sentences should be avoided in the letter. It should be easy to understand. Okay? Then prompt response. The secretary must be prompt in sending replies to the letters received from the members. Complaint letters should be promptly attended to without any delay. Then secrecy. The secretary should not disclose any confidential information of the company to the members. Then politeness. Politeness means use of courteous language. A complaint letter should be replied politely. Rude language should be strictly avoided while corresponding with members. Then legal matters. The secretary should compulsorily follow relevant provisions of the Companies Act 2013 with latest amendments and other relevant laws while corresponding with members. While drafting these letters, if necessary, secretary should consult with legal advisor on certain matters. Next, consideration. The writer should due the importance and consideration to the reader and consider the problems of the members. Secretary should make the members feel that the management honestly regrets refusal. Then, image of the company. The secretary should try to project good image of the company in every situation. While drafting the letter, secretary has to try his best to remove their doubts, queries and difficulties in a polite manner. Okay? Now next, circumstances under which a secretary has to enter into correspondence with members. These letters are very important. First, letter for issue of share certificate. Then, letter for payment of dividend through dividend warrant and electronic payment of dividend. Then, letter for issue of bonus shares, and reply letter to the query of the members on low rate of dividend. Okay. Now we will see the layout of business letter. First, heading. In middle of the page, you have to write name of the company, then address, telephone number, fax number, email ID, website, and CIN number. CIN of the company. CIN means corporate identity number. Then date. Date is written on the right hand side of the letter just below the heading. Letters without date are incomplete. Date is very important as letter acts as a legal evidence. Correct? Then reference number. It is written on left hand side below the heading. Reference number is a number used by the letter writer. Every outgoing letter is given reference number. Then inside address. It contains name, address of the receiver of the letter. It is written on the left hand side of the letter. Next, subject. It shows the purpose of the letter. Correct? Then salutation. Salutation is a greeting from the writer to the reader. It creates favorable impression on the reader's mind. For example, dear sir, dear madam. Then body of the letter. It is the most important part of the business letter. First paragraph, it should be brief but effective. Main paragraph, it contains the main message of the letter. It is the heart of the letter. Simple language, clarity, and correctness should be reflected in the message. Brevity is the soul of a letter. Closing paragraph, it is concluding paragraph. Then complementary clause. This is concluding part of the letter. It is written below the body of letter on right hand side. That is yours faithfully. Then signature. It is the final part of the letter. A letter without signature is incomplete and invalid. Below the signature, the name of the person and his designation is written. Then enclosure. It includes documents, checks, etc. which are attached with the letter. Okay? So, let us see a letter of issue of share certificate. You know very well what do you mean by share certificate? A share certificate is a registered document of title to the shares issued by the company under the common seal, duly stamped and signed by at least 2 directors and countersigned by the secretary of the company. Correct? Now you see on the screen what is important in this letter. Name of the company, Pratik Automobile Limited. Correct? Then address, phone number, fax, website, email and CIN number. Then date, reference number, then internal address Sarthak Patil, and his address. Main subject, issue of share certificate. Then salutation, dear sir. Main matter, correct? You read the letter carefully. Then chart is also important. Then signature, yours faithfully. Then company secretary, correct? Now we will see second letter, that is payment of dividend. Dividend is the portion of the profits of the company which is distributed to the shareholders of the company. Company can declare final dividend and interim dividend, correct? Dividend can be paid through dividend warrant or in an electronic mode to the registered shareholder who is entitled to dividend. What do you mean by ECS? Electronic Clearing Service. And NEFT? National Electronic Fund Transfer. Firstly, we will see payment of dividend through dividend warrant. You can see on the screen how to write a letter. Subject, payment of dividend on equity shares. Some points to be noted carefully. You should draw the table properly as if it is in your paper. You should also write enclosure if it is necessary. Now see the next letter. See subject, payment of interim dividend through electronic clearing service, ECS or NEFT. You read the letter carefully. Now we will see letter for issue of bonus shares. What is important in this letter? You know very well, bonus shares are fully paid up shares given by a company as a gift. Out of its accumulated profits or reserves to existing equity shareholders in proportion of shares held by them, and it is given free of cost, correct? Ratio is very important. When bonus shares are issued, equity shareholders are informed by sending the letter. Which contents are required? Total number of shares held on record date, total number of bonus shares issued, DPID number. DPID number means Depository Participant Identity Number. Then client ID number, date of credit, etc. Total number of bonus shares issued are credited to shareholders' demat account, or share certificate is issued if shares are in physically form, correct? On next Tuesday, we will see chapter number 7 and 8, that is correspondence of debenture holders and depositors. You have to write each letter 5 times for your own practice, correct? Thank you.